be taking a look at my tier list for June 2020. Also guys, right before I start this video, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content on my channel and want to help it grow. Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at my tier list for June 2020 in BFN. I'm going to go from D tier up to S tier. I know there's F tier, but nobody's in F tier. And this is just my opinion, guys. You totally do not have to agree. This is just my opinion of what are my favorite characters, my least favorite, all their abilities, and all stuff like that. So yeah, let's start. So first up, we have Sunflower. To be honest, I don't really like Sunflower. She's only good for healing, in my opinion. Her primary isn't that good. Same with Rose. Her primary is kind of like meh. I know she does 12 damage for primary, but she's very hard to hit, even though she has homing. Just for me. I like to play up and more close. That's why I have a lot more characters that I like that are up close. I'm kind of more like an aggressive player. I'm not like a supporter or defender staying back. I do like snipers, but yeah, Rose is okay. So yeah, let's move on to C tier. So we have Engineer. He's okay. Like, I use him a lot for Battle Arena. He's really good in Battle Arena because you can stun the enemies, shoot them, and then they're dead, and then you can put a turret down and hide in a corner in case somebody tries to revive them. So yeah, he's actually pretty good for Battle Arena, but in other things, he's like meh. Turf Takeover, he's kind of good, so like, yeah. Next we have Cactus. I know I say I hate Cactus, but I'm actually learning to play her more, and I'm actually really enjoying her. So I put her in C tier. She may go up in a few months if I keep playing her. And this is just a note, guys. This is just for this month too. This might be outdated in a few months. So next we have Thorn Apart. Now, you probably are like, why would you put Thorn Apart in C? And I'm just going to say this. It takes forever to charge your Thorn Apart things, and everybody literally dodges out of the way if you're a goat. We're throwing out Goatify, so yeah, and as I said earlier about Rose, yeah. So we have Scientist next. This is just regular Scientist. So he has a Goo Blaster. Goo Blaster's okay, so I don't really like him that much with the Goo Blaster, but if he has Steam Blaster, he's like insane. We'll talk about that later. So let's move up to B tier. So we have Imp. I actually love Imp in some situations. In some situations, I'm like, oh my god, why are you small, you dumb Imp? But like, he's really, really good in Battle Arena. It's kind of hard between to put him in A or B tier, but he's really good in Battle Arena, call in his mech, and he can, if the capture point's open, he can go in there and detonate his mech and throw a gravity grenade down, and all the enemies are dead. Next, we have Space Cadet. Her space station's really good, but otherwise, I think she's like okay in terms of like shooting and stuff and abilities. For just regular, there's 2 upgrades that make her insanely OP. For Crater Maker, which extends the duration of it after getting a Vanquish, and you move faster while you're in it, so I have that on right now. So she may go up in a few months or something. Same with Imp and Cactus. So next we have E-Slide or Electric Slide, and she's a pretty cool character. She's a new addition to the game. She's really fun to play. I just think sometimes she's kind of hard to hit the enemies because her bolts are so like skinny. So yeah, she's fun to play, very fun to play. Her Discord Tornado is very fun. She's actually Grandmaster 2 for me. So again, it was kind of hard for me to put her in A tier, B tier. So we have Citron. I used to actually hate Citron. I would put him back in F tier a few months ago. After he got lots of buffs, I actually love Citron now. So he's in B tier for me. I still wouldn't put him in A tier. He's just really good. I think he belongs to be in A tier. So I really, really like playing Citron. He's a fun character to play. He's different than past 2 games. Different than Garden Warfare 2. So I really like him, and he's really fun to play. His spin dash is very good in this game, so I use that a lot. And his cannon is really good. His juice cannon's really good too. So next we have Nightcap. I would put her in A tier, but she got a nerf and a buff lately, but it actually kind of felt like more like a nerf. So I put her in B tier. Her projectiles are very small and they hit 18 damage. I just still don't think she's that good. She used to be amazing back in like September and November. But yeah, she's okay now. She's like meh. Next we have Snapdragon. I probably would have put him in an A tier, except for he kind of got a little bit of a nerf lately where his like, I think it was like back in like I believe it was the wizard patch. I think it was a few months ago. His projectile, his flamethrower didn't go as far, so now he's not as good, but I still love him. I probably should have put him in A tier. I don't know why. He's definitely, I think I should put him in A tier actually now that I think about it. So he's actually a very, very good character. He's a great attack character, great for a lot of situations and not good for some. So he's a really good character in general though. So next we have Colonel Corn. Now this is Colonel Corn without Shogun. So Colonel Corn's pretty much okay without Shogun Guard. I actually played him a little bit recently and he's actually really good without Shogun. He's just not as good. He's okay. He's just not as good as with Shogun. So yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on him. His Huskop is broken still. So yeah, his probably will never be fixed. But yeah, next we have All-Star. He's a very good character. He's a very good defend character. You put his shield down and he can shoot the enemies, especially with that applying pressure perk. He can make the enemy's screen go dark, which is insanely annoying. It's happened to me quite a few times. My screen just goes black and I like, where am I? Anywhere. And I just don't know where it is. So yeah, he's a very good character. Again, I think he would have been an A tier, just except that he's kind of a slow character. Next we have 80s Action Hero. I love 80s Action Hero. He was originally like my first ever like character I loved to play in the game. He's my Grandmaster 2 for me, almost Grandmaster 3 for me now. So his camp missile is kind of sometimes called missile because it does miss quite a lot. But most of the time it does the job and hits the enemy and get you a free kill. So yeah. His rocket ride is, it's like okay. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, it's broken, but it's like okay. His bow blaster is like OP though. He can like one-shot nightcaps and like two-shot a lot of things. So he's like really good with his bow blaster. He's a great character. Let's move on to the next one. So we have Captain Deadbeard. The reason I like to play him more is because of his abilities. I like the Parrot Pal a lot better. I like the Barrel Blast a lot better. But I actually like the Pedal Propeller better than the Anchor I think that Deadbeard has. And his sniping just feels a lot cleaner. And I like Cactus is actually better. Her like spike shot is like the rapid fire, but it's like a shotgun. For Captain Deadbeard, it's like not that good. So yeah. Next we have Wizard, and he came out in March. If you guys didn't know, most of you all know. I'm just saying if there's any new viewers and never played PvZ BFN before, he came out in March. He's an amazing character. His potion is, not gonna lie, a little bit broken, but his staff slam is very good too. You can do that. You can do your potion and you can do your staff slam and done. Nightcap's done. I mean like dead. So he's amazing. He can get on top of space stations. Like a loaded space station with a wizard is actually disgusting. So yeah, I love playing as wizard. Next we have Foot Soldier. He's a great character. He did get a nerf recently where he doesn't do as much damage, but he's still a god at this game. So yeah, I've often gotten killed by a ton of Foot Soldiers. So he's amazing, and his ZPG is still like amazing. I mean like it's just broken. I mean like come on, you can like one shot anything except Citron. I mean like come on. Next we have Pea Shooter. I mean Pea Shooter is just like is a god. Like you can literally just do pogo pea everywhere and get like ding 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 kills everywhere. And the chili bean bomb's really good. If you can kill a lot of noobs, they won't move out of the way and they'll like look at it. But yeah, pea gatling, I don't use that too much, but I use pea souped all the time to get pogo pea. Kind of scummy, but I do pogo pea, by the way. Next we have Shogun Colonel Corn. I actually love playing Shogun Colonel Corn. I'm really sad because I took a break back in February and I didn't get the 100% skin. I know that doesn't change anything, but yeah, I would like to have that one. But I do have the Shogun Guard and the Feudal Lord Draconius, which is a really cool skin. And I like playing Shogun Guard because that has a shield and it's not as powerful as Super Brains or Citron. He's just very good still in general with his shield. And we have, he has the Butter Beacon and he has the Shock Shot, which is like amazing. I know regular Corn has that too, but like combined with Shogun, it's like just really good. Next we have Acorn and Oak. I mean like, if you don't like Oak and you think he's like bad, we need to have a talk. Anyway, Oak is a god in Battle Arena. I'm sorry, I play Battle Arena all the time, so I have a lot of tips and tricks for you guys. But Oak is so good in Battle Arena. If you have a Sunflower, it's disgusting how much good damage he can do. So he can do chuck a sap trap down, then he can do roll for damage, and then just shoot all his wood griefs, and like the enemies are just like pulverized to the ground. So like yeah, and Acorn is extremely annoying. It's like bunny hopping acorns everywhere, and then you have like an oak, and then they're like on top of the acorns on top of the oak, and then they're like shooting like these little pellets. It's so annoying. Acorn is so good too. So let's move up onto the S tier. We have Super Brains. You guys are like, why in the heck is Super Brains up there? And I'm just going to say this. My Super Brains is almost Grandmaster 4, so I have a ton of experience with Super Brains. And he is a god at this game. I mean, Hyper Jump Thump is disgusting. Combined with, there's 3 perks. I'll make a video on it probably in the future, pretty soon, about this build I use all the time. And I literally was at Grandmaster, Super Elite with him about 2 months ago. Or actually a month ago, and like I watched Clunky Do's video. You guys can check that out. I'll put a link in the description for his build. Now he's almost Grandmaster 4. Okay, this build is disgusting. He has 4 punches and goes faster every time he lands a 3-hit combo with his punches. And he is so good with that. I got like 30s of like kills in like Team Vanquish, and that's just from using that build. Next we have Chomper. Okay, you guys are probably gonna be like, why is Chomper not an F tier? I mean, Chomper, I'm sorry, he's a god. I know I said that with every character. Not every character, I mean like a lot of characters. He is a god. Grody Goop is 45 damage on contact and 4 damage per tick. It's disgusting. Combined with chomping and like a group of enemies, they're done for. I mean, like, come on. Like, there's like a group of like 4 enemies, and you throw Grody Goop down and then do some chomps, like you instantly get 4 free kills. It's so easy. And if you do this perk, I think it's called Mastication, it reduces the time when you're swallowing the zombie in your mouth, and it makes it so much better. I think I have that on my Chomper, and it's so good. He's such a good, his burrow is really good, but you don't want to use it just to get like in the crowd and get a free kill. And finally, we have Steam Blaster. As you all know, Steam Blaster is broken. It's disgusting. It's amazing. My scientist used to be 2. I think he's a specialist. Oh my god, I forget the ranks. I'm crazy. Specialist, and now he's like Grandmaster 1, which is crazy. Like, you guys probably have him Grandmaster 5 by now, but Steam Blaster is disgusting. You can get like so many kills with Steam Blaster. Like, it's great for groups of enemies. If there's like a group of 5 enemies, boom, 3 hits of Steam Blaster, and you get like 5 ding, 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 ding. You're done. You get like all the kills. So yeah, this is pretty much my tier list for June 2020. If you guys are watching this and this is like months ahead, then there's probably going to be more characters and more legendary upgrades. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.